Hey, welcome to Decide New with JW. This is Decide New number 48, How. So I've been asking for a while for feedback, and at the end of the videos, if I can do something for you, to let me know, email me, leave a comment, message me, however you want to, you get a hold of me, and we can talk about it, and I'll talk about it specifically in a video. So I finally got some feedback on one of the videos that I put out there, and there was none other than my mother-in-law that gave that feedback, and she had a question, and her question, I thought about it, and I was like, you know what, it makes sense. So she was asking, how does someone make the decision to start something if they don't know what they even want to do? And I get it, because a lot of the times, we always talk about, like, it doesn't matter, just start, and I hear so many different other, speeches and inspirational videos, and they just talk about, starting. And it's easy for individuals that know what they want to do, because at least they already have that, and then they just have to go ahead and start on the process. But for individuals that might not know what they want to do, I see it's a little bit harder, and I can understand, why you haven't started doing something, because you don't know what the heck it is you want to do. So I was thinking about, well, how do I explain to somebody how to start something when they don't know what it is? So I was thinking about why I started what I did. Because I looked at everything else that I didn't want to do. Like, there's certain things that I know that I just don't want to do in life. And it's not because I couldn't. It's just because I don't want to. There are certain things that, you are drawn to, and then there's certain things that you're not. I don't want to be, on Wall Street. I don't want to be a guy that, is calculating numbers. And I'm not really good with math. It's something that just doesn't interest me, or science. So certain things, automatically I know inside of my head, it's not that I don't want to have anything to do with them. I just don't want to go for that as, some type of a career or something that I would love, because I don't, and I already know that I don't love it. So I was thinking, like, how do you decide on what it is that you want to do? So what I would do is start brainstorming on the certain things that you know that you don't want to do. Just absolutely, that you do not want to do in life. Because once you start to brainstorm and you start to look at all the different things that you do not want to do, you can start figuring out certain things that you actually do want to do. And it does not matter what age you are, it doesn't matter what, your background is, or anything like that. You just got to sit down and you got to go ahead and write things out. You got to look at it just like you have goals. Like, I know what my goals are, and although I jot some down, I have a lot more that I know mentally these are specific goals, and how I want to do it, and how I want to hit the goal, and when I want to. And I understand that. I get all of that. But for somebody that doesn't, okay, well, it's the same thing. It's the same process. Start writing out the things that you don't want to do. Like, if you don't want to be a florist, or if you don't want to be a pizza delivery guy, or you don't want to be, a greeter at Walmart, whatever it is, you start kind of taking all those off of the list, and then you're left with possibilities of something that you might want to do, something that does interest you, something that you could see yourself doing. And once you've figured out that, at least it gives you a basis for where you might want to start and how you can then start. Because as long as you have some options out there, and they're things that you are, at least mildly intrigued by, you can figure out what it is that, or how it is that you are going to start after you figured out what it is that you want to start. So to my mother-in-law, look, start looking at the things you don't like, all right? Because, I know my mother-in-law, there's a lot of things that she doesn't like doing. So those are easy. Figure all those out, jot them all down, and then we can go ahead and look at what's left over. So what do we have? And then, for some people, there might only be one or two things, because they don't like to do a lot of things, or they have no interest in a lot of things. But at least then, those one or two things that are left over, we can see if that's something that will, take you and you could be happy at doing, that you could also try to find some future success in. And then for the other individuals that have so many different things that they want to do and they don't know how to choose in between those, look, there's nothing wrong with trying things and then realizing that that's not what you want to do, and then taking it away. And although you might spend some time, you might spend some, significant time in some of those, it's better that you did that and then you realize that it's not what you want to do than not trying it at all. Because say you have 5 things that you really want to try, but you only ever try one, you don't know about the other 4. But if you try every single one of the 5 and you realize that the other 4 sucked and that's just not something you want to do, at least you have that one that you did. And you can also tell yourself, I did what I wanted to. I realized it wasn't what I wanted to do, and that's why I stopped doing it. So to my mother-in-law, appreciate the feedback. Continue it. Not just her, obviously, but everybody. If you have feedback, you have comments, you have questions or concerns, by all means, hit me up, let me know, and I'll do a video just for it. So thanks, Mom. Until my next video, if you liked it, hit like, share it, and like always, give me that feedback. So thanks for watching Decide New number 48, How.